All right, here we go. 7.13 greenhouse effect. How does the atmosphere resemble a greenhouse? Farmers use greenhouses to extend the growing season. A greenhouse traps heat. Days that are too cool for a growing plant can be made just the right temperature. Similar to a greenhouse gases in the atmosphere keep the earth warm. The greenhouse effect. When sunlight heats Earth's surface, some of the heat radiates back into the atmosphere. Some of this heat is absorbed by gases in the atmosphere. This is the greenhouse effect, and it helps to keep the Earth warm. The greenhouse effect allows Earth to have temperatures that can support life. Gases that absorb heat in the atmosphere are called greenhouse gases. They include carbon dioxide and water vapor. Human actions have increased the levels of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Look at the figure below. The added gases have caused a greater greenhouse effect. How do you think this affects the Earth's temperature? Here we see the natural greenhouse effect taking place. The sun's rays pass through the atmosphere, hit the Earth, bounce back up, come back down, and then some heat is lost to space. Human enhanced greenhouse effect: the sun's rays penetrate the atmosphere, get radiated back up, bounce back down to the Earth, fewer pass through and are released back into the empty space outside of our atmosphere, and as a result we trap more heat. Like a blanket on a sleeping person, greenhouse gases act as insulation for the planet. The warming of the atmosphere is because of insulation by greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases are the component of the atmosphere that moderate or regulate the Earth's temperatures. Greenhouse gases include the following. You got CO2, that's carbon dioxide, H2O, that's water, methane, which is a byproduct gas, and O3, which is ozone, nitrous oxide, which is NO and NO2, and then chlorofluorocarbons. Those are CFCs. And we talked about these being used in the past in spray cans, but those have been outlawed now. All are a normal part of the atmosphere except for CFCs. The table below shows how each greenhouse gas naturally enters the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide is put into the atmosphere as a result of respiration, volcanic eruptions, decomposition of plant material, and burning of fossil fuels. Usually when we think of fossil fuels, we're thinking carbon monoxide, but there's some CO2 as well. Methane is the decomposition of plant material under some conditions, biochemical reactions that occur in the stomach. The gases that are created as a result of digestion. That's what they're talking about. Nitrous oxide. This is produced by bacteria. Ozone. Ozone is basically formed as a result of natural atmospheric processes, and then those chlorofluorocarbons. This is the only one that's not naturally occurring. However, it's made by humans and has an impact on the atmosphere. Different greenhouse gases have different abilities to trap heat. For example, one methane molecule traps 23 times as much heat as carbon dioxide molecule. One CFC12 molecule, a type of CFC, traps 10,600 times as much heat as one CO2 molecule. So you can see why if you've got CFCs in the atmosphere, it's going to trap more heat and therefore make the Earth's temperature rise. Still, CO2 is a very important greenhouse gas because it is much more abundant in the atmosphere. So remember these vocabulary words: greenhouse effect, the trapping of heat by greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, moderates temperatures, greenhouse gases in the atmosphere that trap heat. They include carbon dioxide, methane, and CFCs. Then insulation. This is a material that inhibits conduction of heat or electricity. That means it stops it. Summary. Greenhouse gases include the following, and we've gone over that list. Greenhouse gases trap heat in the troposphere. Some greenhouse gases can trap more heat than others. And levels of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere are increasing due to human activities. When you pull this reading up on your own, when you get to this practice section, when you get to this question, what is greenhouse effect, you will click right here and it will take you to some information. Have a great day.